Bird flu is ravaging marine life across Peru after killing thousands of water birds. The flu, which is highly lethal especially for birds, has now killed hundreds of sea lions in the country's beaches. Authorities say that the H5N1 strain of the virus has killed more than 700 sea lions since mid-January. Crew from Peru's National Forestry and Wildlife Service in protective suits, gloves and masks have collected and buried hundreds of sea lions from several beaches along Peru's central coast.
Adicionalmente, hemos registrado también.
So far, we have about 716 dead sea lions in 7 protected natural areas of the coast.
Peru recorded its first case of the virus in November last year. Birds in the northern part of the country were found to be infected with the disease. Since then, it has killed around 63,000 birds, mostly pelicans, according to government data. The outbreak has posed a tough challenge for authorities. Among animals, its spread is mainly controlled by culling them. An outbreak in the wild can lead to death of a large number of animals, either by the disease or otherwise. Since the beginning of 2021, more than 200 million birds have died because of the disease or getting culled for being infected with it. But the bigger challenge is to avoid its spread from animals to humans. Though the disease is rare, but it is possible and can be lethal, and authorities are already on alert because of this.
Pasture continues to rise as leaders urge the president to declare the current drought a national disaster. So far, over 50 families have settled along Modogashe-Garissa Highway with their surviving livestock to seek humanitarian support after losing a good number of their animals. The migration has also affected school-going children who have accompanied their parents to Garissa. Leaders from the county now want the counties affected by the current drought to set aside contingency funds and suspend all other development programs and address the drought factor. They called on the development partners to move quickly before the situation deteriorates to an unmanageable situation.
And now to that cleanup underway in Mercer County. Some people living there say that they have never seen a weather event like this.
CBS 2's Ali Bauman in Lawrence Township with more on the damage tonight.
The neighborhood here is in shambles after residents say a funnel cloud tore through this area. The wind was so strong, look what it did to the side of this building. But amazingly, there are no reported injuries. Tree after tree is uprooted and overturned. Roofs have literally been ripped off some of the townhomes near Quaker Bridge Road in Lawrence Township.
I never saw it like this in my whole life.
Branches were just flying in the street. Just crazy.
Residents tell us the weather seemed perfectly fine up until about 3:30 p.m. when almost instantly a funnel cloud rolled through.
There just was a gust of wind and rain, and then the colors changed, and then we saw the funnel.
I heard a big train sound, and then I went outside and all the trees were knocked over.
Now that it's over, up to 100 people are left displaced from their homes, with 27 units deemed uninhabitable, the police chief told us.
It's amazing what happened here.
Over the past few months, several whales have washed up on the shorelines of different countries, the latest one being in Cyprus. On the rugged shoreline of the island's north coast, 7 whales mysteriously washed up dead. There were reports that another 3 whales from the same species had been found dead on beaches further east. The whales that died were all Cuvier-beaked whales, famed for diving deeper and for longer than any other species of mammal. And it is the largest number of whale deaths recorded in the eastern Mediterranean island, where whales are occasionally sighted but are by no means common. So to understand the mystery behind the stranding of these whales, the Cyprus government has now launched an investigation into it. Experts have collected samples from the whales for further specialized examination. And as it is the first time that so many whales have been found dead.